part of the overall immigration reform that the Irish have contributed so much. Will be part of that, and we look forward to the works that will take place at the time ahead. I might say that when Mike Pence's grandfather landed here in Ellis Island in 1923, that the contribution had been made by so many Irish for so many years. It was in 1771 that the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick were put together in Philadelphia, and one of their first honorary members was a young man called George Washington. And 7 years later, he handed the first commission to a naval officer called John Barry, who was co-founder of the American Navy. And he was joined later by John Holland, who designed the first submarine. And he was followed by Louis Brennan from my hometown, with a major impact on navigation systems for torpedoes. And so many others, from Henry Ford to music, culture, so many other areas. The 22 members of the American presidents who sat in the White House and either Scots or Irish blood, you follow that line, sir. And just like to say in finality, this is what I said to your predecessor on a number of occasions. We would like this to be sorted. It would remove a burden of so many people that they can stand up in the light and say, now I am free to contribute to America as I know I can. And that's what I'm always struck by the American national anthem when it's sung before the radio occasions. And I suppose being an emotional Irishman, the hair sticking on the back of your neck when you're open national anthem. But for us, you know, when Old Glory waves and you put your hand in your heart and you say the land of the free and the home of the brave, ours is still as brave as ever. But maybe not as free. Because of the 4,000 Congressional Medals of Honor given out to the Defence Forces, over 2,000 went to the Irish Americans. So they fought in the Revolutionary War, they beat the daylights out of each other in Fredericksburg, in Gettysburg, in Oaktown and other places, in Atlanta. They fought every war for America and died for it, and will continue to do so. All they want is the opportunity to be free. And this administration, working with Democrats and Republicans, I hope can sort this out once and for all. And for future years, we determine what it is that you want to do. As George Mitchell said last evening, you can't return to open immigration. But for people who are here, who should be here, who might be here, that's an issue that I'm sure your administration will reflect on. And we in Ireland will give you every assistance in that regard. There are millions out there who want to play their part for America, feel like we want to make America